It seems like the cat's got their tongue now that they have struck the rock. And the rock is the women of America who are standing up for their freedom as first-class citizens of the United States of America. But I wonder if it turned out that it had been Antifa. Let's say Antifa had done what the Proud Boys and the Oath Keepers and the Three Percenters and the militia groups and the QAnon networks and others who were assembled by Donald Schweetz Trump had done. What if they had smashed our officers over the head and in the face? They say that they're interested in defending the security of the country, which is why they're laser focused on Hunter Biden. But guess what? They have refused to support any investigation into the worst mass domestic violent assault on the Congress of the United States and the Vice President of the United States on the U.S. Capitol in American history. They had a proposal for an independent outside 9/11 style commission to investigate the insurrectionary violence and attempted coup of January 6, 2021. And then, after we agreed to it, they pulled the rug out from beneath their own proposal. Why? Because the cult master himself, Donald Trump, said no investigation. And of course, we are laser focused on defending the rights of the American people, the rights of American women that have been put in danger by their gerrymandered, Trumpified Supreme Court, which overturned Roe versus Wade, a precedent for more than 50 years in our country. And now they are marching all over America, their anti-abortion movement, to try to destroy women's right to choose their own health care. They didn't want to talk about this new GOP plan to ban abortion all across America. That's what we heard yesterday from Senator Graham about his plan for America. Well, my constituents want freedom in America, and they want democracy and voting rights, and they don't want to see violence unleashed against the Capitol of the United States, against school boards, against state capitals, or any of the political violence we've seen from whatever source. And I'm happy to denounce all of it. I wish my colleagues would denounce political violence when it comes to our very doors, when it enters this chamber, rather than playing follow the leader with the former president, who has disgraced himself as the first president in U.S. history to be impeached twice and continues to be embroiled in all of the political corruption investigations all over the country, as it's been shown that he egged on armed protesters to come to try to attack this body. There are right-wing extremists and fanatics who want to destroy both the silver frame of our constitutional democracy, and they came here to show us that they mean business on January the 6th of last year, and also the golden apple of personal freedom to make our own decisions about the most intimate and personal decisions that we could make. They have brought mob violence to the Congress of the United States, threatening to hang the vice president in order to overthrow a democratic election. And now they are about to do violence to the Constitution and the doctrine of a right to privacy, a freedom that tens of millions of Americans and women have considered central to their ability to lead their lives and to conduct their business as citizens of the country. And after we went back and conveyed our agreement to the GOP proposal, it was vetoed by the fourth branch of government. I'm not yielding now. It was vetoed by the cult leader, Donald Trump, who said he wanted no investigation at all. And then when Speaker Pelosi said, well, in that case, the House of Representatives will conduct our own investigation, then again, you guys boycotted it because you wanted to put pro-insurrection members on the committee. And so we ended up with a bipartisan committee of people really interested in getting to the facts. And you know what? This is what you guys can't stand. America listened to it because we had real congressional hearings and 25, 30 million Americans watching because we told the truth about Donald Trump's assault on democratic institutions and the right to vote in America. And maybe you can't handle the truth, but that's the reality, and nobody has laid a glove on any of the testimony that has come out during those hearings. But I venture to say I've come to know politicians pretty well, and I hope it offends none of my colleagues here, but I must say I trust my 29-year-old and 25-year-old daughters infinitely more to make the personal life planning decisions about when, where, and how to start their families, and all of the related attendant personal health care decisions about their bodies and their lives than I would ever trust the class of politicians to make those decisions for them.